Okay, folks, a few weeks ago we compared the interior of the current generation TRD Pro and the next generation TRD Pro. Today, let's take care of the exterior. Here's what we like, here's what we dislike. Let's check it out. What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, notification bell, so you know every time I put up a new video and or a live stream. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are rapidly approaching the dealership lot release of the 2022 next generation Toyota Tundra. Now, in these next few weeks, I will be doing as many videos as I can to compare the 2021 and the next generation 2022. And that is for you, the consumer out there, because there are still a lot of people who are kind of between what they want to do. There still are a lot of 2021s available. There are only a few TRD Pros. So today we're just going to compare the exterior of each truck. We're going to go over some of the things that are similar, a lot of the things are different, and which one you like at the end of the day. So please feel free to comment below and let everyone know why you like whichever one. Some of the things there's going to be cons and pros, so please give us both for each. Okay, so let's get started. First, we're going to take a look at the current generation. We're going to use my 2020 TRD Pro as the point of reference for current generation, and then we're going to use some shots that we've seen from the next generation Tundra directly from Toyota. So let's take a look. As you could see immediately, this is the special color for 2020, which was Army Green. I absolutely love this truck. I mean, to me, it's a great looking truck. You can't beat it as far as, just the overall look of the truck, the features, everything like that. But if we basically take a little walk around the truck with pictures here, you will see you got that big Toyota grille up front, which they upgraded from the 15 to 17. And I really do like the upgrade, and that's so they could have integrated the Toyota safety sense and everything like that. But with the big heritage Toyota across the front, you get the fake hood scoop. And to be honest with you, in the beginning I wasn't a big fan of the fake hood scoop, but after a while, it grew on me. It grew on me quite a bit. Non-functional, of course, but it still has a good look to it, and it's unique from other Tundras, except the TRD Sport, which also has the fake hood scoop. In 2018 and up, we got the LED headlights, which I think was night and day the biggest thing Toyota needed when it came to the Tundra. Upgraded headlights look great. On this, because it's the TRD Pro, we get the rigid industry fog lights. And the great part about the current generation TRD Pro, everything is body color. So you don't have much chrome on this thing at all, if any. Because even the Toyota up front in the Heritage, it's more of a silver. It doesn't have any chrome in it. When we come around the side, you will see the BBS forged wheels, 18-inch with Michelin tires on it. Those are 18-inch tires, all-terrains. A good-looking stance on the truck and everything because, you got a 1.5-inch lift with the Fox suspension. So as we go down the side of the truck, obviously the emblems are blacked out. The handles are not body color on the current generation, but they are a matte black, which I think look fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And I do like one thing about the current generation more than the next generation, which we will see in the following pictures after these. The TRD Pro is stamped on the side of the bed on the current generation Tundra. Now, the TRD Pro stamp is in body color, so that looks awesome. Because if you say you don't like the body color, you can always put in the body color TRD Pro, you could put in the inlays that are black. There's some that are red. There's some that are American flag colored. Like, there's a lot of different options you could do, but I like what Toyota did here, just doing it in a body color, so you can make the decision on what you want. But overall, just with the shot of the truck, it's very basic. It's a very basic looking truck. You get the skid plate and everything like that, but just in exterior looks, it's kind of straight to the point. It looks like a regular Tundra with a couple upgrades here and there, and obviously the body color is a great looking, look for this truck, I should say, just with everything matching, and when it's not matching, you got the black accenting, but everything ties together really, really nice. So overall, the current generation TRD Pro, it's a very good looking truck. And as we move over to the next generation TRD Pro Tundra, we've seen this picture for a long time. This is the shot Toyota came out with back in June. The first shot we saw of the TRD Pro Tundra. It is in white. It has the cockpit red interior, which some of you like and some of you dislike. But let's talk about some of the features on the outside of the truck. First off, if you look at this truck with the with the current generation next to it, you kind of get an idea of the direction they were trying to go. To me personally, and you can let me know what you think in the comments below, I feel like the next generation looks more like a heavy-duty truck. It looks like a 2500 versus a 1500 because of that big front end. I definitely like that. Now we move to the Toyota Heritage grille that we still have here, which is awesome. Obviously the grille looks a little bit larger, a little bit wider, and they got the LED strip in the front, which I know a lot of you will love. It has the 3 marker lights above it. It has an LED headlight that definitely looks a lot more modern. Now, one difference right away when you look at current gen versus next gen with the TRD Pro, you will notice this has parking sensors down in the bumper, which means it's also going to come with blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert. In the United States with the current generation TRD Pro, that is not available. So that is a nice upgrade if you are into the parking sensors. There's been a lot of small things done to this truck on the outside that kind of accented it. If you look down in the middle of the front bumper, it says Tundra, kind of in an inlay fashion with a camo look to it. And then you have some fog lights on the outside of that. So the front end definitely has a very distinct look. The only place on the side of this truck it says TRD Pro is up at the vents at the top of the hood. Don't forget the TRD Pro in the next generation is hybrid only. When we get down to the wheels, we have a BBS forged wheel again, but it's a little bit different. Now this is something I really want to hear what you guys have to say about. Do you like this wheel more than the current generation Tundra BBS forged wheel? We also have Wild Peaks here. So Falcon Wild Peaks, a lot of you love that tire. That is now stock on the TRD Pro Tundra. And then we look down the body. You will see body color handles, body color mirror covers. Everything flows together really nicely. Looks like you got yourself some rock sliders under the door. This is a CrewMax, obviously. Now, you'll notice if you get to the back of the truck, it does not say TRD Pro on the side of the bed. The TRD Pro is inlaid in the truck, but it's in the tailgate now, right across it. And if you don't get a TRD Pro Tundra, it just says Tundra across the bed. So you'll have to let me know what you think. But just from these exterior shots, this is what we can come to expect from the next generation Toyota Tundra. Color-wise, with the next generation Tundra, you get a choice of Solar Octane, which is the special color for 2022 TRD Pro. You get white, black, or lunar rock. So please keep that in mind. So take one more good look at this, the next generation Tundra. I'm going to put up a picture next of both trucks together, and we'll do a quick compare and contrast. Okay, now taking a look at both trucks next to each other here. I got to be honest with you, there are definitely things I like and dislike about each. Let's start with the current generation. A lot of people are saying the current generation now looks extremely outdated since this next generation Pro has come out. I disagree with you. And you know, in doing all the dealership walks and everything, the next generation Tundra definitely looks more of a futuristic TRD Pro, but I think the current gen still looks amazing. Great body lines. I've always been a big fan of the 14 and up refresh they did with the body. Everything looks great. The TRD Pro Heritage grille up front still looks awesome. It's not a gigantic grille like on that next generation. It has the upgrades on the outside like the LED headlights and the rigid industry fog lights. I think the stance is great with the Fox suspension, you know, with the piggyback reservoirs and everything. I love the fact that the TRD Pro is inlaid in the side of the bed. Overall, I think it's more of, especially when you're looking at the pictures on top of each other like this, the current generation is, once again, we say this all the time on this channel with the Tundra, it's more of a less is more approach. It's a regular Toyota Tundra that they did some things to. You get a better suspension, you get the skid plate, you get the awesome TRD dual exhaust, and everything flows together really nicely. It's not a giant reach. It's not a Ford Raptor. It's a Tundra with some upgrades, and I really like the look of it. I love everything in body color. It's just a great looking truck, and I don't feel at all it looks outdated. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say with the wheel-to-wheel comparison. I will hold back how I feel about that, and you guys go down in the comments below and let me know which wheel you like better, the current gen or the next gen. Now, as we come up into the next generation Tundra, again, I think the body definitely looks more like a heavy-duty truck. Just looking at it on top of each other here, it definitely has a great look to it. They did some things that needed to be done as far as exterior. I like the marker lights. I love the headlights. I love the front end, and that's kind of a hit or miss. Some of you guys really don't like the front end, but sitting here looking at both, you know, they kept the Tundra feel and the TRD Pro feel and just upgraded stuff that needed to be upgraded. You also get yourself, you know, a 1.5 inch leveling lift here. So the stance will be just right like it is on the current generation Tundra. You also get a nice all-terrain tire that we spoke of. Some differences in just looking at them. If you see the handles on the current generation, they are the matte black, but on the next generation they are body colored, so that's cool. The mirrors are a little bit different. I think I like the mirrors on the current generation more. They're more squared off. They look more rounded on the next generation. And I know a lot of you guys aren't liking the fact that they kept the A-pillar black versus being body color like the rest of the truck. I'm indifferent to that. It doesn't really matter to me. Some of you guys don't like the fender flares they have going on with the camo on it. You'll have to let me know what you think in the comments below about that one as well. I kind of like it with the no fender flare look, but that's just me. Everybody's a little bit different. And we're looking at two stock trucks here. I know a lot of you guys get your TRD Pros and then you do some crazy things to it. You know, the lifts, the wheels, the tires. I mean, this is just stock versus stock, but if you've done anything nuts and you want to talk about it in the comments below, please do. The overall win here for the current generation is that TRD Pro bed stamp. I like it on the side. I don't really know how I feel about it across the tailgate. Maybe it will grow on me, maybe it will not. But overall, in the look, each have some great things about them. It was definitely time for a next generation Tundra, don't get me wrong, but I still absolutely love the current generation TRD Pro. A Luna Rock passed me on the road the other day. Still looks great, still looks modern. All right, I thank you guys for watching. When we did the interior comparison of the current gen and next gen TRD Pro, you guys totally said you love the next generation TRD Pro interior. They did a lot of stuff with the interior. It needed to be done. So I'm really looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say of the exterior shots of the truck. Which one do you like more? Do you like that less is more approach of the current generation, or do you like all of the upgrades they did to the next generation? Can't wait to hear what all of you have to say. Let's start a great conversation. I will talk to you soon. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook at TundraDude34, TundraDude34@gmail.com. You guys have a great day. Be safe and be well.